Hoosier Millionaire is brought to you in part by Long John Silver's, making a splash with great-tasting seafood.
It's been 4 weeks and still no Lotto Cash winner, making this week's jackpot worth $4.5 million. And tonight's Lotto America drawing will be for an estimated $2 million. From Indianapolis, it's time to play Hoosier Millionaire. Now here are your host and hostess, Mark Patrick and Barbara Howe.
Thank you, studio audience. Hello, Indiana. Can you believe it's been 4 weeks, Barbara, since someone has won the Lotto Cash jackpot?
I know it. It's really getting up there. And to try to better their odds, many Lotto Cash players have been checking to see which numbers have been drawn the most. Lucky number 7 and number 24 are leading the pack. They both have been drawn 11 times since Lotto Cash began. Number 39 has been drawn 10 times, and numbers 19, 32, and 34 have come up 9 times.
She's missed numbers, isn't she? She knows all that stuff right off the top of her head. Truly amazing. Now, who knows? It might pay to keep track of those things. And keeping track of this week's contestants is pretty important. The man to do the job is Tony Lamont, who's going to introduce them to us now.
Thanks, Mark. Player number 1, Kay Williamson of Anderson, is the mother of 2 and a computer operator at Realm Communication in Indianapolis. Kay says she never misses Hoosier Millionaire because she always sets the timer on her oven to remind her. Kay's lucky ticket was purchased at Village Pantry on East 53rd in Anderson. Player number 2, Ted Stansberry of Columbus, is a manufacturer's representative for Ag Marketing Incorporated in Columbus. Ted, a friend, and his 3 Samoyed dogs were watching our show when his name was announced. Ted says everyone got so excited he missed the names of the other contestants. Ted brought his entry ticket at Steinbarger's Oasis of Hope in Hope. Player number 3, Bob Sheehan of Indianapolis, is the father of 4 and a retired foreman for Bernsteiners Incorporated. Bob says he thought he was in trouble when his name was drawn. Bob has recently tried to quit smoking, and his wife began screaming the exact moment he was sneaking a cigarette. Bob purchased his lucky ticket at Village Pantry on West 34th in Indianapolis. Player number 4, Ken Ream of Kokomo, is the father of 4 and a machine operator at Chrysler Transmission in Kokomo. If Ken wins big, he plans to buy a big house and help out his parents and his in-laws. Ken bought his ticket at Bonded on 298 South in Kokomo. Player number 5, Phyllis Brown of Indianapolis, is the mother of 5 and a client service consultant at Indianapolis Network for Employment and Training. While watching Hoosier Millionaire, Phyllis says she saw her name and instantly thought it was one of the other 3 Phyllis Browns in Indianapolis. Phyllis purchased her winning ticket at Market Tower Newsstand in Indianapolis. And player number 6, Bill Hall of Lafayette, is the father of 4 and a security guard at Landis & Gear. Bill says he had just gotten home from work when he heard his name being announced as a contestant on Hoosier Millionaire. Bill says his wife started screaming, the telephone started ringing, and he became pretty nervous. Bill bought his lucky ticket at the local bar in Lafayette.
Thank you, Tony. It's time to play Hoosier Millionaire. Each of our contestants will have 3 number selections worth $1,000 to $10,000. Our top 2 cash prize winners advance to our playoff round, and the winner of that round will go to our Millionaire board. There are 2 bonus prizes on the board that do not count toward your cash prize total. Kay Williamson of Anderson, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Look very pretty today. Purdue Boilermaker colors there, I can't help but notice.
I know it.
It was unintentional?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
I thought maybe it was a direct slight because of what happened to IU this week. Okay.
We won't talk about that.
All right, which number would you like?
Number 6.
Number 6 to get things started for Kay. We start our game off tonight with 3,000. Good start. All right. Hi, Ted.
Hi, Mark.
Welcome to the program. Start us off big.
Number 10.
Number 10. 2,000. All right. Not bad. Hi, Bob.
Hi.
You're ready to go.
I'm ready.
You've had this number in your head all week?
No.
Just now got it?
Got it.
What is it?
17.
17. 3,000. All right. That's a consistent top row. Hi, Ken.
Hello, Mark.
Kokomo, Indiana resident. Give us that first number.
I'll pick number 9.
All right. Let's see what he starts with, Barbara. $1,000. Okay. Hi, Phyllis.
Hello.
Look very pretty today.
Thank you.
Which number would you like?
Number 5.
All right. Phyllis likes 5. A trip. She likes it for good reason. Tony, it's our first bonus prize of the day. Tell her what she's won.
Get ready for some fun in the sun because you've won a one-week vacation for two at the beautiful Sheraton Waikiki Hotel in Honolulu, Hawaii. Your trip includes a tour of the highlights of the island of Oahu and exciting events like the Luau at Paradise Cove. We made lots of friends when Hoosier Millionaire visited Hawaii, so tell them you're from Indiana and you'll get the royal treatment. And you'll be staying at our favorite Hawaiian hotel, the Sheraton Waikiki. Congratulations from the Hoosier Lottery.
That's great. Why don't you practice just a quick Just get your arms up there. We were doing
Oh, that's all right. You do it better.
All right. I need my grass skirt. You still get a dollar selection for the first round. Which number would you like?
Number 23.
Okay. Any reason why you like 23?
Yes, it's my grandson's birthday.
Oh, that's a good reason. $1,000. Okay. Just got that trip. All right, Bill, we finally made it down here.
Finally.
Your number up there?
Number 18.
18. All right. 3,000. Wow, I think we're clearing those threes off in a hurry. Tony Lamont, why don't you recap that first round?
Thanks, Mark. Kay Williamson of Anderson, Bob Sheehan of Indianapolis, and Bill Hall of Lafayette are all tied with $3,000.
That's kind of a low-scoring first round, but what that means is the big money is still up on our board. We're going to come back with that and look for that other bonus prize with rounds 2 and 3. Continue on the Hoosier Millionaire. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Hoosier Millionaire. Our game is played under the supervision of the Hoosier Lottery and the independent accounting firm of Deloitte & Touche.
We're ready for rounds 2 and 3 of our game. And, of course, we begin with the contestant with the lowest dollar amount and continue upward for those 2 rounds. Ken Ream of Kokomo, that's you. Only $1,000 on your first pick, but big money still up on that board. We've got a very tight game. And how'd you find out you were going to be on our show?
Well, my son, Boy Scout leader, gave me a call, and he said, "Did you know your name was picked on the lottery?" And I said, "No, I didn't." He said it was picked.
Now, that's a source you can trust, isn't it? A Boy Scout leader?
Well,
Is it 3? Isn't it 3
it's
things?
3 fingers, yes.
I never made it that far. You know, I quit after I was a weebelo. All right, give us that second round pick.
No, I'm going to pick number 12.
All right, let's see what that does for Ken. Number 12, $1,000. Doggone it. Phyllis, I want you to get off that kick as well. Phyllis Brown of Indianapolis, you had $1,000 in that first round, but you won the trip.
Yes.
And you're going to share some of your winnings with who?
With my church and my family.
That's terrific. Now, what kind of plans do you have for your family?
No certain plans. I'll surprise them.
All right. Well, now, you took a birthday for that first round pick. What are you going to take for this one?
I think I'll take number 25.
Okay. Is there a special reason behind that?
There's really no special reason. Yellow's my favorite color.
Okay. $6,000. I see why. All right. Contestant number 2 is Ted Stansberry of Columbus. $2,000 in the first round, right in the middle of things. Having time of your life so far,
It's
Ted?
great.
And what kind of dogs do you raise?
I raised Samoyeds, Mark.
Samoyeds. Now, see, I
Samoyeds.
thought that was a Girl Scout cookie. But it's not. What kind of dog is that? I have never heard of that.
Well, actually, they're built like a husky, a sled dog, only they're pure white.
All right, $2,000 so far. Get your second round pick, big money.
Number 4, please.
All right, number 4 for Ted. $1,000. And we're clearing those things off. This is Kay Williamson of Anderson. Hello, Kay.
Hi.
$3,000. It looked very pretty, as we mentioned. Did you buy that
Thank
new?
you. Yes, I did. Special for the show.
And you never miss our show. And
Never.
tell us how it is. You never miss it.
I turn my oven timer on because I'm cleaning house, and that's my break time.
Every Saturday. huh?
Every Saturday.
The old oven timer go off during the middle of the week. Do you just kind of go over
No, I
and
don't
watch the
even set
show
it.
by accident?
No, I don't even set it.
You don't bother
Only on
cooking, do you,
Saturday.
Kay?
No.
Heck with it. All right, that's probably the best use for the old oven timer. And at my house, it would be the only use. 3,000 so far. Now my wife's ready to kill me. Kay, what would you like for your second round pick?
Number 27.
Okay, let's see what it does for Kay. 27. 4,000. Good deal. That gives you a total of $7,000. Bob Sheehan of Indianapolis. I was telling you a while ago, Bob, that I went to college with a guy by the name of Bob Sheehan at Ball State. I thought for sure it would be him, but you showed up.
Tough luck.
Great luck for you. You having fun?
Lots of fun.
Tell us how you found out you were going to be on the show.
Oh, you're joking.
I'm always serious.
Okay. My wife was watching the tube, and I was in the kitchen eating ice cream. And after I got done eating ice cream, I thought I'd have a cigarette.
A cigarette?
Yeah, I thought I'd sneak out and get one.
Yeah, because you just told her you'd quit, right?
Yeah. So I sneaked out, and she didn't hear me. But when I opened the garage door about a foot, she screamed. I got caught.
Yeah, it was all that smoke that rolled out from the garage. And when she got past the smoke inhalation, then she was able to tell you were on the show.
Yeah.
So you see, not only do we give you guys money here on Who's Your Millionaire, but it's a healthy program, too. Isn't that great? $3,000, Bob, that's the best story I think I've ever heard on the show.
Yeah.
Which number would you like?
How about 24?
All right, let's see how many packs Bob can buy with 24. $1,000, okay. Bill Hall of Lafayette, you had $3,000, and has Bob been smoking at all while you've been around him this week?
Not around me.
Now, you're actually a big bowler.
I used to be. Not too much lately. So.
He's being modest, ladies and gentlemen. Bill was the city bowling champion in Lafayette in 1971. Isn't that right, Bill?
Yes, that's a long time ago. I still got my bowling ball and bag, though, if you want to borrow it sometime.
Mr. Gutter, they call me. I'm a very talented bowler.
I don't use it much anymore.
All right. Well, good luck. You're doing well so far. $3 grand. What would you like for your second pick?
29.
Okay. Let's see how that gets for Bill. We've got a very close game. We're going to be right back to it. But first, we'd like to give you a sneak preview of a special promotion that the Hoosier Lottery will introduce next week. And who better to tell you about it than Barbara?
Thanks, Mark. Baseball season is just around the corner, and you don't have to be a baseball fan to enjoy winning $1,000 in the Hoosier Lottery's Grand Slam Instant Game. There are 135 prizes of $1,000 waiting to be won when the game goes on sale next Saturday at lottery retailers all around Indiana. In addition to all the instant prizes, the lottery will be giving away a brand new Chrysler LeBaron convertible and 1,000 Grand Slam baseball shirts to players who mail in 5 non-winning tickets. Look for details on the display where you buy lottery tickets beginning next Saturday. Or look for our ad in most major newspapers next Friday. We'll give you more details and instructions next week. In the meantime, keep playing all of the Hoosier Lottery's instant games. You might win a little or you might win a lot. You might even get an entry ticket and end up as a contestant right here on Hoosier Millionaire. Back to you, Mark.
All right, thank you, Barbara. And before we begin round 3, why don't we find out what's happened after 2 rounds with Tony Lamont.
Thanks, Mark. Kay Williamson of Anderson has $7,000. Phyllis Brown of Indianapolis has a trip and $7,000. And Bill Hall of Lafayette is in the lead with $8,000.
All right, Ken. $2,000. You've had those awful $1,000 selections so far. We still have the big 10 grand up there, a lot of big money, and a bonus prize. So give us that 3rd round selection.
Okay, I'll try number 13 this time.
Let's see if it's lucky 13 today. $1,000. Doggone it, Ken.
Yep.
That's not in the Boy Scout manual to get $3 grand, but it's not a bad day for a $1 investment. Thanks for being on the show. Say hello to Kokomo for us.
Thank you.
Okay, Ted, you've got that amount already, $3,000. You're right in the middle of things, though. What number would you like?
Number 19.
19 for our dog lover. $2,000. Doggone it, not enough.
Thank you.
But a pretty successful day. $5,000 from Hoosier Millionaire.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Ted. It was fun. All right, Bob. 4,000. Give me a number.
3.
3. No hesitation. 5,000. Good choice. That gives you $9,000, and you're still in it. Stay with us. Kay?
Yes.
You been up there thinking?
Yes.
What have you been thinking?
Number 22.
22's the one on her mind. $1,000. Doggone it. That's not going to be enough after our next selections are made, Kay, but you did pretty well today. $8,000 and we had fun.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for being with us. Now, Phyllis, you have $7,000. You have that trip. What would you like now?
Number 20.
She's going to add number 20 to everything she's already won. $3,000. That gives you $10,000. Puts you 1,000 ahead of Bob. And Bill, your 3rd round is still here.
14, Bill.
14, Bill's what he said. But you take the one you want.
11.
11. Who was that gave you the advice?
I don't know.
Okay. $2,000. That gives you $10,000. and ties you with Phyllis, which means you'll be going to the bonus round. Bob, that means we're going to have to say goodbye to you, but a good day. $9,000. Thanks for being on. We had fun.
Thank you.
All right, before we continue, let's find out where that second bonus prize was today of lottery tickets. Cal Hensley, our drawing coordinator, is here. It was number 15 that sat on that board and didn't get turned around. And those were the instant tickets, 100 for a month for the next year. Cal, good to see you. The fan club is thrilled. All right. Now, Phyllis and Bill, you're tied at $10,000 apiece. It's pretty easy math. Whoever gets the most on their bonus pick wins and goes to the Millionaire board. Phyllis, which one would you like?
Number 2.
Okay. $1,000. All right, that gives you 11 grand. Let's see how Bill does. You need at least 2 to go ahead, 1 to tie, Bill.
26.
26. It's his birthday. $1,000. All right, we're in overtime, and how appropriate, March Madness, ladies and gentlemen. Phyllis.
Number 1.
Number 1. $9,000, Phyllis, that gives you $20,000. Bill, that means to tie, you need 9 grand. To win, you need to pull off that $10,000 amount that's somewhere still on our board. Where is it?
16.
All right. $8,000. You come up $1,000 short, but a terrific day. $19,000, Bill. You can go back to Lafayette in style. And Phyllis Brown, $20,000, the trip to Hawaii, and more important, coming up next, she'll be going for $1 million on the Hoosier Millionaire. So stay with us.
It's time to find out if Phyllis Brown of Indianapolis is going to become our next Hoosier Millionaire.
All right, Phyllis. On our board, we have a stop symbol and $3 amounts. They're valued at $100,000, $200,000, and $1 million. I love saying that. $1 million. You've got up to 3 chances to find that $1 million amount on our board to become the next Hoosier Millionaire. Our game ends whenever you reveal that non-winning symbol. But if you pick the right number, you could win $1 million, $1 million on your first selection. Now, who's with you in the audience today?
3 of my daughters.
And one of your daughters is not here?
Yes.
Where's she?
She's at the hospital with her daughter.
Oh, well, then you want to give her a get well.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. I know they'd feel great if you won $1 million with us here today, Phyllis. 1, 2, 3, or 4, what do you like?
Number 4.
$100,000. All right. That's the next to the last thing you wanted to see up on that board, wasn't it? Now, you've got a decision. You can get $100,000 and take it home today. Or you can decide to continue and go for the $1 million or $200,000 amounts that are on the board. Take a couple of seconds to think about it. If you want to stop, hit the red. If you want to go, hit the green. Well, I think you're the very first contestant. I feel some bad vibes coming from the daughter section of the audience here.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
No, they like that? Okay. Now, if you'd gone on, I think you're the very first person to ever stop at $100,000. Which one would you have taken if you had gone on?
Number 2.
She would have taken 2. Let's see what that would have given her. Oh, boy, don't you just kind of hate that, huh?
No, I don't really.
Stop sign was behind number 3 today. That's all right. You got $100,000 today.
Satisfied.
You won big money in the first round. You've done a terrific job on Who's Your Millionaire. Congratulations, Phyllis. That's terrific. All right. Up in a few minutes, we're going to have tonight's $4.5 million Lotto cash drawing. And when we come back, we're going to tell you who's on our April 6th show, so stay with us. Welcome back, and don't forget, while some of you are seeing Who's Your Millionaire a little earlier this week, everyone will be able to catch the Lotto cash drawing live at its normal time of 7:57 Eastern Standard Time. Tony, who are our contestants for our April 6th show?
From the thousands of entry tickets that you mailed in this week, approximately 500 envelopes have been selected at random for tonight's drawing. Under the supervision of lottery security and an independent auditor, tonight's contestants are selecting the contestants for our show on April 6th. Joining us on Hoosier Millionaire will be Tim Kirshmer, Indianapolis, June Fish, Fort Wayne, Ray Huff, Walcottville, Stephen R. Denny, Fishers, Diane Bunch, Uniondale, and Angel Cromer, Indianapolis.
Thank you, Tony. We're looking forward to that show. And our thanks to people like you who play the Hoosier Lottery's instant games. Indiana now ranks 6th in the U.S. in highest instant game ticket sales. Remember, one of those instant tickets could win you a chance to become a contestant here on Hoosier Millionaire. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Barbara's Wardrobe furnished by Puttin' on the Ritz. Men's Clothing by Arnold's Men's Store. Plants by Nature's Way. The staff of Hoosier Millionaire stay at the Hyatt Regency, Indianapolis, your downtown destination.